Too many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections Movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Well, great day, everyone. I am your host and CEO of Divine Connections. Welcome, everyone. I am so excited that you are here. Make sure you like, share, and make a comment throughout this broadcast. So Divine Connection is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance moms, vendors, anyone that's doing something great for the community. We also do 2 events a year, one in March, which is my anniversary, where we bring in choirs, quartet groups, moms, praise dance, vendors, and we network and worship together. And then in October, we have our Bring It event, and it is coming soon, Saturday, October 14th, at the Mebane Art Center at 11 a.m. So we're going to have praise dance groups, moms, vendors, gospel step team, a little spoken word as well. And we're going to have youth vendors as well. So we want you guys to come out, support, and celebrate with different churches, organizations, and ministries. Tickets are only $5, and 10 and under are free. So mark your calendar. You can go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events, okay, to get your tickets, or contact me. And then we also have our online store is now available, where we have over 100 products, and we would love for you to shop with us. And that is bit.ly/Divine Connections store. We also have our app available, so you can go to your phones now and download Divine Connections magazine, install that, and then create a profile so people can know who you are and what you do. So we're grateful for the opportunity. And then, of course, on Wednesdays between 3 and 6 p.m., we have our wonderful podcast where we share live with individuals who are in the community making it happen. And so with all of that being said, definitely stay tuned. We have great things in store for you. And then right now, we also keep in prayer our church family. This Saturday, our church burnt down in Durham, North Carolina, Greater Walltown. So please keep our church family in prayer. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to our sponsors and we'll be right back.
The bad news is suicides rise again in the U.S., increases highest among Black people ages 10 to 24. People need hope. The good news is hope is on the way. Join Mothers in Crisis Hope Pass It On campaign. Please visit makeahopeconnection.com. Hope, pass it on, and save a life.
Awesome, awesome. So stay connected with all of that great information. And so let me give you just a little clip of what is going down October the 14th at our Bring It event. So here's a little idea of what's getting ready to happen. Awesome. Now check out what's in our store. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So listen, definitely stay connected, all right? And go shopping. So if you want to connect with me and anything that I talk about, my events, being on the podcast, any questions, advertising in the magazine, that's the opportunity as well. Make sure you text 336-338-8903 or email me at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com for the events. Go to the website, get your ticket at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. Also, if you want to stay connected with Divine Connections, go to our website and subscribe to our email list. That way you can keep updated with the news and what's going on with Divine Connections. We're also on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing, Instagram at Divine Connections, and YouTube. You can subscribe there and click the notification button. It is the Divine Connections. Make sure you guys, if you have not got a chance to get your copy of Divine Connections, the magazine, it is here and available for you. A lot of resources and connections in there. Ads runs for 3 months. If you want to advertise your business or your organization, definitely let us know because the deadline is coming up really quick, but we can still get you in there. If you want a copy of the current magazine or if you want to advertise in the magazine, go to the website below, divineconnectionsmagazine.com/special dash pricing. Okay. If you would like to be a sponsor on the show and you have a 30-second commercial, this is a way to give your business or organization more exposure. And we do a 3-month agreement. So every time I come on and do interviews with individuals, your sponsorship commercial will be in the flow as well. So it's only a 3-month agreement for $150 if you have a 30-second commercial and if it fits our platform. So if you're interested in being a sponsor, definitely let us know. If you guys want to order, my second book is available. It's called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. So I talk about the accomplishments I've done in my life as well as my business and how God has definitely been faithful. And if you're faithful to Him, He will be faithful to you. And so I go into detail about having faith in God and what I've accomplished with the help of the Lord. So get my book. I can send it to you, signed copy, or you can go to Amazon or you can go to walmart.com. Okay. If you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business or organization, let us know. That is one of the services that we provide. We create opportunity as well for that, for a 30-second or 60-second commercial for your business, your ministry, your book, your gospel group, or your event. Also, don't forget to go also and get our journal is now available. It's called Making It Happen. You are Divine Connection. So we write the vision, make it plain, execute, and we celebrate in all that God is doing. All right. And that's definitely a memorandum of the process and different things we go through in life and look how God has brought us out. So get you a copy of the journal as well. All right. So if you want to download the app, simply go to Divine Connections Magazine. You'll see the wings, download the app, install it, and create a profile as well. So we can connect with you and see who you are and what you do. Don't forget to go to the store and shop a variety of products. We have hats, shirts, jackets, cups, socks, pillows, all of that on in the store, and they'll come right to your door. So go order at bit.ly/divine connections store. And that is the information that we have right now. So take that information to heed. Now we are getting ready to welcome our special guest, and it's Ronnie the Connector is coming in the house. So let's help me welcome Mr. Ronnie the Connector.
Brian,
Hi.
hey, how you doing?
I am well. How are you?
I am blessed. I woke up this morning, didn't have dirt on me, so God woke
Come
down
on.
with me. So I said, "All right,
Come on,
going
sir.
to work."
I know that's right. And I know that's right. Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome. Welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Well, I'm from a little town called Mee Hill, North
Mhm.
Carolina. Everybody says Charlotte because Mee Hill's really small, but yeah, I'm one of those that grew up here. Didn't get the memo that I could leave, so I stayed here.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been here. They call me Ronnie the Connector because for years I've always asked people what their need, love to connect people to people that can help them with their services and all that. Do a lot of stuff with small business owners
Yeah.
because they're usually running their business, and when a problem happens, they don't have time to go get somebody, so they just call me, and I became their go-to person. So like
Okay.
Angie's list, it's just that Mama didn't call me Angie, and I didn't want to get a lawsuit, so we just went with Ronnie. So that's pretty
Yeah.
much the story. So
Awesome. Awesome. So, what are the services, the variety of, or you can name a couple of services that you make connections with if someone needs a service?
well, actually, what really started now, I've been showing people how to become a better connector
Mm.
because we know the fortunes in the follow up, but I
Yep.
think your contacts are just as
Hmm.
important. And a
Yeah.
lot of times we don't stay connected with them. We meet them and then move on. So I created a system. I call it the CRS system,
Yeah.
which stands for connecting, reconnect, and most of all, stay connected.
Come on.
So it's basically they fill out a form once you get their information the first time we talk, and then they fill it out. You get their information, and then automatically we send them your information, and then that starts into a funnel where basically now you can follow up with them. Because if you don't have their information, you can't follow up. So we start with the basic. I do a lot of stuff with people, trade shows and things, and
Yeah.
now people just want to reconnect with all the business cards they got. They want to reconnect. I was blessed with big fingers and small keypads. So now
Hmm.
what I do is we start out with a form, they fill it out, I get their information, and it automatically goes in my system without me having to type. So it's been a blessing, and that's the biggest thing I do. Me and my wife, we started to put everything together. It's basically enjoying life full time. That's what we want to help people do,
Yeah.
and realize that your health, wealth, and connections are the main three. If you get those three in order, you will start enjoying life, and that's really what we want to do is help people enjoy life.
I know that's right. Awesome. Awesome. So, you are the connector.
Yes, ma'am.
So with them, do you offer the funnel with them?
What we do, we actually customize it because I realize basically everybody's a little different. So what we want
Yeah.
to do is we want to set it up where the first thing it does is we put a QR code on a image. We
Yeah.
like that image. I'm all about vision. So that becomes a
Yeah.
visual business card. So now when you see a card, they look at a picture. We want the picture to describe you. So
Hmm.
mine's a Corvette. It's a yellow Corvette on the
Yeah.
picture. There's a QR code. People don't look at, there's nothing about my business. But what they do, they're like, is that your car? Well,
Yeah.
I tell them no. What it is, I was going to buy that car 34 years ago. But instead of buying the car, I bought my fiance a ring. Now
Okay.
we're still married, but boy, that Corvette would be worth a lot of money. But what I
Mm,
just did, I just branded myself. Now, when people see a yellow Corvette go by, they're going to remember me. And
come
what I
on.
want to do is help people build relationships based on you, not your business. Because if you're a realtor and we meet, and
Good.
you decide to go somewhere else, do we stop being friends? And
Mm,
business cards builds our business, but I
yeah.
want to build relationships.
Come
And so
on.
that's our whole concept is I get to know what people do, what do they like, if they like animals or beaches. That's what image we use, put the QR code on there, build the
Mhm.
custom form for it, and basically we just get the ball running and just have fun doing it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So you can do that with any business.
Any business. And what's pretty cool my blessing out of it is hearing the stories, because
Yeah.
I believe every one of us has a story. We just don't share it. And I
Mm-hmm.
want to give everybody a platform to share their story. My story, the reason we do enjoying life full time, because 5 years ago I was over 450 pounds. My
Mm.
health was not good. I was a typical entrepreneur, salesman, traveling, trying to get that dollar, that I
Yeah.
neglected my health. And so a friend of mine that lost a lot of weight was telling me about how he was doing it. He asked me if I'd be interested in trying some of this product. And I told him, like everybody, let me think about it. And he looked at me, he said, well, I tell you what, when you're ready to be an asset to your family and not a liability, call me. I was like,
Mm.
whoa, that's pretty much straight. So the next day, I'm in Myrtle Beach. I'm driving back home, and I'm listening to the radio, and I think it was Dr. Tony Evans. One of them was on the radio, and all I heard him say was, I never saw a dead man cash a check. And I pulled off the side of the road and had to come to Jesus at 50 years old and realize, Lord, I got to do something, because there's more people that depend on me than I depend on me.
Yeah.
And basically got in touch with him. I said, how can I do it? What I need to take, what I need to do. And so my journey now over 5 years is we've lost over 190 pounds now. But what's
Uh,
crazy, not only have I got healthier, but my mind's gotten
Come
healthier.
on.
And I'm
Yes.
telling you, and I don't mind meeting with business owners and being real with them. I grew up with four sisters. I've been told no, and it was your fault more than anybody in the world, so I understand it. But I'll tell them, how I can help you with your marketing. But let me ask you this: how long you want to live to enjoy it? And let me
Woo.
and buddy, I'm telling you, when your mind gets good, you're
Come
healthy
on,
too,
sir.
then you
Yeah.
start making better decisions. God can bless you, and it's
That's
just
right.
unbelievable. So I tell people, hey, it all starts with the health, and everything else, wealth will follow. But your connections will help you grow and help you bless others. So that's pretty much what we do. That's why I tell people about the connector card, because more people will talk to me about that because they don't want to talk about their health.
Yeah.
In reality comes back, it's like, hey man, how long you want to live to enjoy it? And then reality hits, and it's like, let's put a game plan and start enjoying life. I tell
Yeah.
you, when I was overweight, all I thought about was dying, because I didn't feel good. You wake
Wow.
up and you just didn't feel good, and I'm just being real. And
Yeah. Yeah.
finally, when I ended up basically started getting healthy and started paying off debt and started getting my business back, started getting my health, I tell people my story is like a country song played backwards. I got my health back. I got my car back. I got my house back. I got everything that I was neglected. But the
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
thing about it, when I did that, I realized that, man, I don't want to die. I want to live. So I tell people like, oh man, I'm dying. I'm like, I ain't dying. I'm
Mhm.
living until I die. And
That's
that's
right.
why I tell people, let's go out. There's people we need to bless, and there's blessings out there and we need to receive. So
Come
let's
on.
get out there and go do it. So pretty much that's what we do.
I love it. I love the spirit in which you do it in as well. And then your own journey that you had to, um, think about your life, what you can do for yourself, making wise decisions to be a blessing to those that you in contact with, your family and others. And then you created a business that can help other people flow and connect and have a system and stay connected and prosper as well.
Yeah, it's wild how when you pray for a blessing,
Mm-hmm.
God not only brings a blessing, but it overflows into others.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what me and my wife are witnessing. We've been foreclosed. Matter of fact, when I met the guy to get my life back together, we were already in foreclosure. And
Mm.
because I started doing that, making a little extra money with this product, it
Yeah.
got us out of foreclosure. We was able to pay off some debt, and my
Yeah.
mind started getting more clear and everything. And so I tell people, being a blessing is one thing, but receiving it, it just overflows. And the more blessings is reason to overflow it. And so often we cheat ourselves out of blessings.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, just open your arms and let the blessing flow, and just watch how many people you walk by and you drip on. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So,
I love that. I love that. So if someone is interested in connecting with you, how can they connect with you?
there's two ways. You got Ronnie the connector, and what that does, a form pops up. This is a system that I use, and I show people how to do it. You fill out the form, and then when you submit it, I'll get your information, my information to pop up on your phone where you can save it. If you want to go to enjoyinglifefulltime.com, that actually gives you health, wealth, or connections, whichever one you choose. Click on
Mhm.
it. There's a form. Fill out the form. That way, what it does, it helps me remember what we talked about
Mhm.
because I'm old. I will forget if I don't write it down. But it
Right.
amazes me how so many other people go, wow, I wish I had that system. So I keep it simple. You fill it out, then we know what we're talking about, and then it's like, hey, now what we can do to go to the next level, the next step.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, what are your plans between now and the end of the year? What do you have going on?
Actually, what I want to do is I want to be able to bless 100 people with this connector card. And the reason I say that is because what I'm finding is so many people are calling me up and saying, man, I appreciate what you're doing. This has helped me stay focused, helped me reconnect with people that I ain't connected with a long time. Because I used to be a traveling salesman. I
Yeah.
taught sales, I preached it, I did all that. One thing they teach is go out and get new business, new business. But we neglect to take care of the business we used to have. And so
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
all showing them how to read. And nobody wants to call you up and say, "Hey, this is Ronnie. I hadn't talked to you in 2 years. How you doing?" We don't want to do that. So
Right.
this is a way to do it without looking bad. And they're
Yeah.
like, all I needed was that little, excuse to call them, so to speak. And this
Yeah.
is what I give. And so I really want to help 100 people because I believe in the way I got my system set up is if you refer people, you're going to get compensated. I'm basically set it up where I'm going to pay you to build your contacts. And that's what's been crazy is people's going, I know somebody I can help. Well,
Yeah.
then I bless them and you're blessed. And before we know it, everybody's blessed and we're making connections, reconnecting.
Yeah.
And the stories that's coming out of that are unbelievable. And
Okay.
so I'm excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. 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 Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love what you're doing. I love the system that you have, and then the spirit of excellence in which you work in. So, give us some words of encouragement.
All right, here we go. This one I love, and I've been really just saying it to everybody I know.
Yeah.
We're always talking about reconnecting, starting over, new beginning, all that good stuff. And so
Yeah.
I tell people, when God gives you a new beginning, don't repeat the same mistakes you used to do. It's that simple if you think about it, but we don't keep it simple. So that's why I tell people, when God gives you a new beginning, don't repeat the old mistakes.
I love that. I love that. Say it again. Say it one more time for the people in the back.
It's my southern accent. It's hard. I know how it is. But it's when God gives you a new beginning, don't repeat the same old mistakes.
That is powerful. That is powerful. I appreciate that. Anything else you want to share?
No, just I think the opportunity to do this, the way we connected, is the way it's about. Everybody's
Yeah,
connected. People connecting. I tell people they're like, well, "You're running to connect." I'm like, "You think about it. We all have a gift of connecting. We
that's
just
right.
have to take advantage, and we don't realize how powerful that connecting, that gift is."
Yep,
And,
that's right.
but the secret is staying connected.
Yeah,
And so that's really what I'm trying to do now is like let people know, hey, let's stay connected. So
for sure.
now I
So,
tell people I know everybody and everybody knows me and they're like, oh, because you always connected people. And I told my wife, she goes, you don't meet a stranger. I'm like, well, here's my thought. If I
mhm,
break down on the side of the road, at least I got a good chance somebody coming by that knows me. Now we live in Charlotte. We were heading to Virginia Beach, going to Virginia Beach. There
yeah.
was a lady parked down on the side of the road. I pulled around, pulled up behind her to help her change her tire, whatever was going on with the car. Two people went by and called my phone in the car while my wife was in there.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted to see if I was okay. My
Yeah,
wife's like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "I'm telling you, you don't know who
that's
might
right.
go out when you need somebody, so you better be nice to everybody." So,
That's exactly right. I love that. I love that. So, with your system, is it a consistent communication, a flow with that? When you
yeah,
saying they're
what it
connected?
does is sets it up. When we grab the information, we put it in a spreadsheet. Now it
Mm-hmm.
goes in the Google spreadsheet that we create for you, a custom one. But then what happened, you can grab that and you can export it into whatever system you have. If you need a system, I know people that has different ones you could use. But my thing is starting with the basic. Let's just grab it, put it in a spreadsheet, and then from there you can export it wherever you need to. So it's so simple that a
Yeah.
new beginner does it and then somebody that's advanced just to grab the information.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Love it. And give us um two individuals or businesses that you have used that have used your system and what their responses were, like two that you can think of that really,
I
yeah.
did, and this one just recently happened. I did one for a lady that does massages, and she started going out doing events. And
Mm-hmm.
so she was doing a massage at the police department and stuff like that for their staff. And she did a spreadsheet. She would get everybody to write down the names. And so I said, well, hey, use the system I got created for her. They went in and started filling the form out, and boom, it started filling up her stuff. By the time she got home, she's like, I got 32 people in that system that I got to follow up with. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, well, here's the problem. I said, what? She goes, I don't know what to do next. And she
All
told
right.
me, she goes, it made me realize how many I was missing out years ago that I wasn't, because I didn't know what I didn't know. And
Yeah.
then the coolest thing was I had a lady that did one that does a trade show, and she's having to always grab people's information, put in a fish bowl, and pull out a card and all that. And she'd have to
Yep.
type all the stuff in, or either fill out a form.
Yeah.
And she told me, she goes, it's so hard to read men's handwriting. I said, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a man. Believe you me, is that an I or an L? You just don't know.
Yeah.
And I said, this way, this system works. Let me know within 2 trips that she did a weekend event, and then the next 2 weeks she did another one. She's got 75 people in this system.
Come
That
on.
she didn't have to put anything in. They filled it out herself. It popped in there. She was able to upload her, and then she needed a system that she can follow up with. And
Mm-hmm.
I realized I need to invest in that. And so I was able to connect her to someone that does that so that she can go further to her the next level she needs to go. But all I was doing was showing them, do you really follow up? If you don't, now you're going to see how many people. And then the cool thing about it, and this one real quick, the last one, I just saw these cards. I did a guy's card. He was talking about, he walked out of the network group with me. He had a stack of business cards.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, man, you're going to be up all night, ain't you? he goes, yeah. He goes, but I got my daughter, she'll charge me $1 a card to put them in my system. And I said, okay, well, that ain't bad. He said, yeah, unless it goes about $200, 200 cards, that adds up. I said, what if I could create a system for $200 that you could do the whole year, as many of them as you put in? And he goes, what? So I did the system for him, showed him how it worked. He sent me 4 packs like this. And there's 50 cards in a pack. And he said, brother, I appreciate your service. I appreciate what you're doing. These are cards I don't need no more because they're in my system, and I didn't have to type one of them in. And that made me realize, wow, that right there is what it's worth. And then, of course, me laughing, I look down, I'm like, wow, I got a bunch of business cards.
Yeah, I do too. All right.
I had to talk to myself that night. Hey, I got a new client for you, Ronnie.
Yeah.
We don't realize how it adds up. And so that's why this system helps us connect, reconnect, but most of all, stay connected.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Stay connected. Well, thank you, Ronnie, the connector. You have done awesome. I love what you are doing and continue to make it happen. So thank you for being my guest on today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, hold tight. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. We'll be right back.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.